there's all our farmers, our fishermen. Hopefully we get more people as well. We have about 18 people, because I think we had 17 when I logged in. Plus that engineer, 18. Yep, so that's pretty good. That's a large number of people. I think that's Islay, so you should go back to being a stonemason, Islay. And this is a carpenter, so I want you to go and be a builder. Even though you're not a great builder, I want you to go and be I want you to give it a go, as it were. Also, I don't think it helps with them not having any steel hammers anymore. Although that might be because the stonemasons are using them. Stone hammer, stone hammer. No, I guess not. The stone hammers are just... The steel hammers are just gone. There we go, then. That's a bit annoying. I quite like those hammers. They're pretty great. We got them as gifts. Gifts from the people above. The Sky Lords, as it were. I'm not going to start calling them Sky Lords. Although if I did, though, then, I'd probably start calling them Sky Lords. More than anything else, anyway. Here we are. Now they're making this part of the wall, which is great. And the layer for the wall is getting done. It's starting to look pretty good. Looking, I like it. It's promising. I like how it's wood as well. Like this kind of wood, not the other one. Let's just check if we're running out of plank. Wow. We're going to need more planks, guys. I'm not too sure if we have enough planks. We can make 40 more. It might be because they're holding them all, though. They could probably hold a number of these. No, they really can't. That can't be all of them. That just doesn't look like much. I guess it probably isn't it? Wow. Well, wood has become a little bit more good, let's say, than I remember it to be. We're going to need a lumberjack for a quick second, because I want him to go and plant an absolute S-ton, that's right, S-ton, of saplings around this area and turn this into a huge forest that we can just mine for wood in a very safe and a very efficient manner, rather than this forest, because it's not as safe. But it's still efficient, well, kind of, half-assed efficiency. If you just want to get the stone done there, that'd be pretty great. There we are. The wood's getting done, so that should be alright. Oh. The Goblin Marauder has been spotted by the hood. Aha! Combat awaits us! So it looks like some goblins have spawned. A good few of them, in fact. And it's time for the combat to ensue. The first stage begins with the blood being taken out of this goblin here. It wasn't a one-shot, but good enough. Okay, now I want you guys to no longer... I just want you to be idle. Because... Excuse me. Wow. Wow. Anyway. I think I got some, like, Merv dust. Oh, that hurt a little bit. Goblin Archer has been Ivo Parker, which is over here, I believe. Ivo Parker, there we go. We should be able to deal with him before he does anything terrible to our troops. Well, our hard workers. Because that's definitely what they are. They are workers. Very... I'm not going to continue with that. They are hard-working troops. Not troops, workers. Worker troops. Worker troops. Available now. We're going to send them into the battle. And see what happens. It looks like these guys are going to start taking damage, though. So let's just move them back. Yeah, right, let's do that. That sounds like a good idea. Right now. Hopefully we don't run into any marauders. That would be awful. He's right over there. He's going to start taking a swing at us. But I don't really mind too much because they don't do too much damage. Like, if a necromancer does bugger all damage, then what do you think these guys are going to do? Nothing. Actually, in the past... Okay, there's a warg rider over there. That is not what we want to run into because they do shit tons of damage. Well, a lot. They do a lot of damage, okay? It's a good amount. I wouldn't complain if I was that guy, basically. There we go. They're charging the enemy. He's probably going to take a pot shot. He did, but the hood stood strong. No real damage was taken. There we are. Although he did take a lot of damage just then, which makes me wonder if he lost some wet armor, which he did not. There we are. So now we just got to deal with the strongest, the boss, you could call him, of the pack, being this guy right here. He's going to be pretty tough, actually. I'm not too sure if I really want to deal with him in the middle of a field, in the field of combat. I feel like the hood's going to be, like, insta-killed. That's a really bad thing. Like, Claudius should be the one to take the front lines, and the hood should just be in the background. That might be a good idea. We're going to send them back, however. But Claudia, you get a little bit closer here, so that if the guy does come our way, he will automatically aggro towards you. I thought about this. I've definitely thought about it. There we are. He's getting close. He is going to attack us inevitably, so it's better that we sort of get this done and over with. There we are. And he has another goblin friend over there that we need to deal with. Some sort of marauder. So we will go ahead and deal with him. There he is. We've got his attention. Oh no, we've got the attention of the wall. Okay, the hood made it. Good job, guys. Okay. You took a lot of damage there, Claudia. I was very scared, but I thought you were the hood, which is why I cared more just then. But now we've got to deal with this guy before he poses us a threat. So we should go ahead and do so. So I hate goblins, man. Very strong. Very, very strong. One of the strongest. Wolves are probably just as bad, though, to be honest. Skeletons are... They've actually become worse. I'm not too sure if they've improved the AI or something. Ah, beautiful. The hood was about to get KO'd just then, by the looks of it. Standard guard position, guys. Good job. Go and rest. So it looks like you may have dealt with all the goblins in this area. However, there were skeletons walking towards us, so that's the next sort of problem that we've got to deal with right now. We've got to turn some other people into... Oh, crap, the chicken can escape. Alright, then. Yeah, there's some skeletons heading toward us right now. Ah, that was bad timing from the skeletons. From the goblins, anyway. So what we'll do is we will change you guys over from being soldiers to wherever you're best at. So you can go ahead and be a stonemason. And the hood, you can go and... I'm not really sure if you're good at anything, hood, actually, now that I think about it. Where are you? Did you go the other way around? The long way around for some reason. Where is the hood? Did he die? Is that what happened here? Let's just look from the old-fashioned way. There he is. He's over there for some reason. He's got an arrow in his brain. Oh well. We will make him a stonemason as well. I need them to hurry up, because these skeletons will not stop. In fact, they're pretty much doing that right now. They are not stopping. Ivo Parker, builder. You're going to be a new soldier. And who's the next best? Gerland, you're going to be the next best soldier. You don't have a... you've got a good amount of health. These golems are going to make it towards us, so we've got to be very quick. Put all that food away very quickly now. See, skeletons. The problem with skeletons is that they can swim. But they don't swim. They just sort of... just go. That's what they do. For some reason, you're not wielding your shield, even though... Oh, wait, no. What are you not wielding? Boots. You don't have boots on. Okay. That's a bit annoying. Well, what you will do is you will put some boots on. And also, you will be idle, and you will seek to attack enemies when told to do so. So are you, Ivo Parker. Your first combat experience, you're putting the best armor on because you're a selfish bastard. Whereas our more talented handler of weapons is not afraid of death. Which is pretty normal, I like to think. So yeah, hopefully they're not hungry. Oh, no, they are. They're all just hungry. I don't know why. They have a problem eating. They don't eat in loads. Is there a preference for that? There isn't. They just, like, don't eat. They, like, keep themselves starved. Is that why they're not very efficient? They take ages to get things done because they're just hungry all the time. That would be quite interesting. In a very annoying way. Alright, so here come the skeletons. We have waited for this our entire lives. That's one of them. The next one is approaching. I think he's approaching. I'm sure it was. Where is it? Yeah, it's over there. So I'm waiting for it. I kind of hope they get attracted to these fishermen before they sort of go for the infantry. At the moment, though, they're just sort of doing their own thing. It looks like they are. That's cool. Gerland did not take as much damage as I was anticipating there. Although, she did take damage. So that was sort of the bad part about that sort of engagement, as it were. Can we make more arrows? I'm sure I would have done this. This is a much better weapon against skeletons is arrows. No, we don't have wood logs. Great. Great. That's not great. It means we're going to have to start doing some proper mining soon enough. We've run out of wood for this tower, which is for the walls, which is pretty great. Looks like we probably won't be able to get this barracks done because resources takes so long. And also we just get attack costs and things. Not great. Not great. It's something we have to deal with. At the moment, though, these scanners have just sort of stopped. That's a bit weird. So we're just going to have our soldiers waiting there until we get attacked again. Until that time takes place, which really sort of set up the barracks, as it were. How do I want this to work out? I'm not too sure. I don't want it to be too grandiose, but I want it to look kind of cool. You know, like, I want it to stand out. I feel like the center needs a cool little stair to it. Made out of wood, probably. Which is annoying because we don't have wood logs. I have to make everyone a lumberjack and just go on a bloody lumberjack spree. That would be pretty great. Before that time actually takes place, though, we will have to... See, the problem about that is I think these trees back here are still set for chopping. They are not good. Good. That is the last thing we want. Actually, the last thing we want is like 2 matriarchs and 5 necromancers spawning, because necromancers are actually... Wow, necromancers used to be better, but they're now worse because they just spawn loads of skeletons and it's quite frustrating to deal with. So yeah, let's set up the sort of schematic barrier. We need logs to really get it started, I feel. I don't know. We can make it out of a different brick, maybe. I'm not just sure what's a more defined brick color. Because this one's meant to be darker. Very slightly darker, this one, by the looks of it. I feel like that might be a better wood for a building. Stone for a building. I don't want to use the grayer wood. I just don't like the look of it. I feel like if they make the sort of more detailed wood for the buildings and then the darker version of the detailed wood for the walls, unless we use cobblestone, which does look pretty good for a wall. But then we've already used it as the road, so we're kind of stuck there. Like, we should use gravel or something as the road, but oh well. I guess we're too late. We're going to have to use... I did say I wanted to look like it was part of the wall. But just now I'm lost. Because building things... It's a tough thing to do. It really is. Tell you what I'll do is I'll see what I can do. I'll get the schematic. I'll sort of get a good idea. Instead of wasting like 15 minutes just sort of fucking around. So I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. It took a lot longer for me to actually get this done than I was actually anticipating. Not gonna lie. But it's fine. We didn't get attacked by a million skeletons again. Promise. And goblins. Anyway, this is sort of the barracks that I've created. So I'm going to be using this kind of stone. Because it looks slightly different. Like, it's a slightly different shade. You probably won't be able to notice it on the YouTube video because I've compressed it. So it probably won't show it too specifically. Wow, the frame rate just died. What a great time for the frame rate to die. Okay, it just came back and it's dying again. Yeah. It's pretty simple. I don't know. I mucked about with a few designs, and this one just seemed to appeal a little bit more, mostly because it was easier to make, I guess. I'm going to be able to make this properly hook, though. That's the idea. This wall is going to be going sort of... There's going to be like a cool archway with it when it's connected to this sort of part of the wall. It's almost like a keep of some sort. I feel like I'm probably going to have another gate here, because I feel like that might sort of help us out when we're going in this direction. If we're going in and out, then go through the barracks. Small door in the barracks, that'd be alright. Obviously, it'd be made out of like a gate, iron gate, double iron gate, or something like that. That sounds like a good idea. It'll just help us out with sort of moving around and getting around, stuff like that. We're also going to be changing this floor into cobblestone floor. I was going to change it into a wood floor, but the thing is, you're not going to be able to see it too much, and wood floor is way too expensive right now. Like, I've also planted an absolute shit ton of trees over here, which is pretty great. Unfortunately, this will definitely not be finished this episode. I thought it would, but I'm not too sure. I think they're just slow because they're always hungry. I'm not too sure. They just seem to eat enough to keep the bar up, but that's about it. Other than that, they just like don't eat. Unless, oh wait, no, I could be reading that wrong. The hunger bar could be that when it's closer to up, then, all right, yeah, I am reading it wrong. That's fine then. I don't know why I got that confused, to be honest with you, because the fatigue bar works. Like, I understand the fatigue bar, and that works the same way. But I guess if... I'm not too sure why I got that confused. Oh, well, it's fine. They're not actually hungry then. They're just very slow. I wish I could find a way to increase the speed-up time for this. But unfortunately, I cannot. Also, I seem to have run out of stone already. That was very quick. But yeah, as you can see, this is going to take quite some time. What I'm going to do, though... because I feel like I'm going to end it here. I've been doing quite a lot right now, and I just really want to make some progress at the moment, because the series is taking way too long, because the game is sort of slow in... It's slow in its own right, because, I mean, I'm purposely making it slow because I want to build these cool-looking things, and, you know, I want aesthetical quality and stuff like that. But I do want to make a little bit of progress every now and then. I just feel like it's a good idea. In my mind, anyway, I just feel like we need to do it. So what I'm going to do is, next episode, you're going to be seeing this building, but it's going to be leveled out with the wall, and then we're going to actually sort of do some more construction. We're going to have more resources in that lot as well, because I feel like that's sort of required at the moment. Also, because I've not got much time left. I'm not gonna lie. I need to go to bed soon. I gotta do shit. That's what it is. Or I'm gonna get beaten. That's what it is. Don't want stuff like that. And also, that's very touchy. I'm not gonna. Let's not go down there again. But as you can see, it's all under control. I'm gonna put some cool torches around here as well. Maybe another sort of road. We need to make a harbor as well. Maybe I should get around to doing that real quick before we actually stop. The thing is, I'm not too sure how I can make this harbor without it looking weird. That's sort of the next question, really, isn't it? How do I make a harbor that doesn't look weird? I mean, I can make one here, and what I can do is start off on the sand, and then I'd probably be able to make it look a little bit more interesting on those layers. We could give it a go real quick. I can get this done before the end, and then maybe I could show you what we've got so far here when it's finished product. What do we have? Not enough wood, really, but the thing is, it's going to be made out of cobblestone, probably, with wood surrounding, maybe. Nah, harbors are generally made out of wood. It's better to do that. So let's make, what, 20 extra wood, and then what we'll do is, it's simple. It's not like a difficult thing to do. We'll make the harbor. Do we want it to be this level, or do we want it to go out from this? I feel like we kind of want it to go out, like from this level here, because I feel like that would look kind of good. But the thing is, fishermen wouldn't be able to use it. That's the other problem. It's got to be a decent sort of length harbor, because otherwise we'll run into a few problems. So really, we want it like here, because I think they might be able to get the water from there. I'm not too sure. God, they might actually need to be right next to it. That's the problem. And if that is the case, then there's really not much point of me doing this, and that I would need the harbor to do this. And that looks weird. Unless I do that, but then have lower levels, then that also looks weird. I'm not too sure. I have a problem, okay? I can't make my mind up. That is my problem. What I will do, though, is I will build a road going around the back here, connecting here, but then going down, and it will inevitably meet this harbour, which is going to be... I tell you what, the harbour will be surrounded with a cobblestone layer. No, it can't. It has to be logs or something. Yeah, so what we'll do is this. No, we'll do 3, and then the logs can surround the middle part. There we go. We'll do that as the harbour. And then what we'll do is we'll have some logs on the bottom here. Can we do that? No, we can't. See, that's the problem I'm facing right now. We can't build too far underwater, which is why I need to do this. So if we do that, there we go. And then what I can do is this. There we are. Oh, new migrant, another engineer. Wow. Well, we'll accept you, but we're getting so many engineers. I'm not just sure why that is. We'll turn you into a stonemason. Screw it, why not? Yeah, another migrant. Fantastic. 2 migrants this episode. That's always nice. I was going to end it, but now I'm sort of... now I'm kind of determined to make this a harbour. God, that's a really small-looking harbour, isn't it? It's like a fisherman's harbour. That's, you know, that's the point of it. Just there for fishing. Yeah, great. We all like fishing, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully they'll get that done soon enough, though. Some mining will be done along here, but it's looking pretty good. We'll have some towers here as well. They're going to be the same length as those, or the same height. Actually, no, they'll probably be bigger, because this sort of gatehouse is, well, this building is going to be fairly big. And I feel like the middle part is going to be where the second floor is, and then these 2 layers are going to be connected to the main level as the walls here, and they'll have stairs, and that's how they really get up and down them. But then there'll be like another door here which connects to the second level, which will be probably where the archers primarily sleep, because then they can go onto the tower very quickly. I feel like that's a cooler thing to do. I like the idea of doing that. But the shape will be the main idea, and it will look sort of cool, and you're looking at it and think, yeah, that's the barracks, that kind of thing. Hopefully when we get it done. Here we go, though. The harbour is under construction. We're using as much wood as we can. I did hear... Oh, wow. Yeah, we're getting a bit of trouble here. We can deal with him, because I don't think he actually has the ability to cross the water, which I realised a little while ago, actually. Well, I thought of a little while ago. But that's the harbour. It's a bit of an eyesore now that I think about it. I don't know. It's just too small. It's just weird. Like, a harbour usually stretches out all the way to this bit here. Just to this sort of point where my cursor is. It's clear out my inventory space. You will clear out your inventory space, but at a later date. So yeah, next episode, this barracks will be of level with the stairs going up to the tower. And the second level will be something that we will do. For next episode, and the harbour will be done as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching me, the Innkeeper, play Timber and Stone Land of Islay. Hopefully some progress will be made, because I'm not too sure if this is as interesting, you know, just to watch this one scene and then just listen to me talk over and over again. But, well, that's probably why you tune in. But still, you know, a little bit of progress. Just a little bit, because at the moment, you know, 3 episodes, that's an hour, and we barely get anything done. I'm just saying, a little bit of progress. Then we'll go back to lazy normal times. Okay, it doesn't help that we get attacked every 5 seconds. But still, goodbye. Wow.